Oh man.
1-2 हफ्ते. So
Oh.
myself.
Hello.
Oh, my mic was mute.
Oh.
So yeah. So that layer is gone, like it crashed. So yeah. So I just need to fix it. So let's see. I just need to add that color selection and then select those color wherever I want to add it. Just simply redoing it. Okay, this much is fine. Move it up. Change it to multiply. Yes.
सर ये मॉडल पोस्ट चेंज नहीं होगा?
हाँ पोस्ट करेंगे ना इसको अभी तो आफ्टर
ला
टेक्सचर
ओके.
आफ्टर टेक्सचर इसको पोस्ट करेंगे सो yeah it's affecting only this section. Add paint. Okay, now I need to add that dirt. Okay, dirt is like way too much. Reduce it slightly. Okay, now all this part again, that gold part I have to create. Smart material, bronze armor, drag drop. Black mask, color selection.
Sir, who's Venki? आपने बोला who's fixing it?
Venkatesh, IT.
Oh, okay.
Venkatesh. So let me fix it now. It is working. So okay, now this part, and for this section I need to add that dirt. So I'll open this and add a new layer. So no height, no normal.
Sir, आज आप alpha cards भी बता देंगे sir, hair and how to do, like I have my model as beard also.
So कोई नहीं, मैं next week बता दूंगा. Next week I'll plan classes now, like separately. So
Okay.
whenever I have free slot, I'll plan classes because alpha cards, it's little like process is slightly different. So I have to show it properly. Like if 5 minutes पे दिखाने से कोई समझ में नहीं आएगा फिर.
Okay, sir.
So I'll show it properly. And alpha colors, it's like I will do it nicely. Oh, sorry. Black mask and add a generator and add dirt. Select this roughness, rough, non-metal, and dark. And now I can control this thing. You can see it's like too much. Reduce it slightly. Increase the contrast, and you can see it looks too much. So change this to multiply, so it blends with the base. But still I can see it's way too much. So I reduce the intensity. So I'll do this variation.
Sir, the body is supposed to look that shiny.
No, that one I have added a this thing. I was trying to add a blood, so because of that. So if I remove it, it's gone.
Okay.
I was just trying something, so that's why. So it's now it's otherwise it's not that glossy. Okay. So like I created all this thing, but still I feel this can be slightly more crispy and clean. So in that case, what I do is like, this is something what I personally do. I don't know, like the industry also have done this thing that gives me better result. So what I do is armor, select armor. Isolate. So it will light down the system. Yeah, and save my file first. Now saved. So what I do is I take a new layer, only base color, nothing else, only base color, and then I'll search for texture, whatever texture we have here. I guess AO. No, not AO, curvature. So I can see there is no curvature. So what I'll do, so that curvature map, because it was like that open project, right? Like it's like whatever the current project, it will save that. So what I'll do here, I change this color to like almost black or maybe full black. Right click, add a black mask, right click, add a generator, then right click, there is curvature, and click this and change blending to multiply. Still I can see everything is same. So what I'll do, I'll invert it. So you can see if I invert this, right, everything
sir.
become better and are nicely clean, and you can see the separation basically. So
Yes, sir.
that is very important. So this is like one trick. I use curvature and generate this darker tone and separate all the parts.
Yeah.
Oh, that
This
detail.
really got defined.
This is like few tricks. Like you can use a curvature map, you can use ambient occlusion, all this thing, and generate all this thing. So make sure like add all this detail nicely. Or this one again missing. So I have to add that detail here. One more layer, empty layer, only height, and add slightly height, add or minus, doesn't matter anything. Slightly height, right click, black mask, and here, like I need to select that mask. So I click this and this height. I'll add. Okay, first I'll add this mask paint. I cannot see anything here. Let's see. Oh, it's black only. So I have to select, 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 select. Oh, selected all those parts. Now we'll go to height and apply all this. Like they have a lot of patterns and all this thing. You can see it's like way too strong. Height and reduce the intensity. Slightly rough. Yeah, this is better, way better. And I feel this metal is not very metallic. There's some I need to double check it. Like what is going on here? Open it. Base. Roughness is going to make it slightly shiny. Metal is full metallic. This looks fine. Dirt. This shadow is not required. Remove it. Sharpness filter. It's slightly sharp. This is like way too dark, and like one thing to keep in mind, whenever it creates this solid color, like the see, you can see it's a solid color. So that is something is not correct
Yes.
and nice. Like this kind of blending, like tonal variation is fine. So I'll have to reduce it slightly. So I can see through, you can see now it blended with the base. So to
Yes.
avoid solid color, basically avoid solid colors until and unless you're doing it to like stylized character where you have solid colors, then fine. Like for a little realistic and this kind of character, make sure you don't have like solid color. And let's and one more thing, I feel like I should add a little bit noise. So this layer, I'll create one more this thing, only affecting this area, only height. And let's add some noise. You see we have a lot of noise, cloud and all these things. If I want to use, I can definitely use it. Like, it's like way too strong and way too weird. I don't like it. So change this thing. Slight cloud, okay. And we'll go to height and reduce intensity. So I have slight surface variation. By the way, it was like it was really flat.
Yes, sir. So it's not affecting the lower parts.
And I because mask is there, right? So based on the mask. So for that part, I'll create something else, or I can just simply add it here also. Check color. tool page. So now in my reference, I can see if I open this one reference, you can see uh, here I have some bluish tint, bluish greenish tint, bluish greenish tint. So those things I need to add a separate layer. And this one is like way too shiny. So everything is shiny, want to look very nice. This is part of this one. So I'll select this and activate my roughness and make it little matte. Slightly matte. So there's a separation. You have this texture going on. And you can select metal and make it non-metallic. Oh, doesn't look nice. So I'll just switch off the metal. And now we have this bluish tint. So what to do about that? Oh, this is mine. What is this? Oh, that blood, I believe. I was creating, yeah. Yes, I'll do it later. So now I want to add this bluish tint. So what I'll do, top, I create a layer, color, rest everything I don't want, and change this color to slightly bluish greenish tint, slightly dark. Right click, black mask, right click a generator. And here you can see we have a lot of generator. I can use all these generator. I can use like ambient occlusion or something, like suppose ambient occlusion, and invert it, but doesn't look very nice. So what I'll do here is, instead of generator, I'll use a fill. So in this fill, I can add all this cloud 3, and then randomize it, increase, decrease. You see randomly here and there is generating, and this color looks little odd. Contrast I can increase. I can add little roughness also, make it slightly less rough, or I have got this blue tint, and now I can go here, cloud, tile it. It's generating randomly. Oh, doesn't look very nice. It's cloud, I don't like it. Bluish tint. Okay, now top of this I can add another generator and use ambient occlusion and multiply this. And invert ambient occlusion. No, no invert. Little tarnish discoloration. kind of little, no, 50% is fine. And this one, like it's like looks like like randomly generating. So if I want to add some variation, so that is something also I can do. It's full white paint. Let's add a fill here and make it full white and add something from here just to add some variation. So here you can see, and now it's uneven. It's not even throughout. The only problem, I need to multiply this one. This is the body is not affecting. Now it's little separation is clear. Okay, this shoes need more gold part. So I'll just simply create it separately. Add a color selection.
So first we put a black mask, then a color selection.
Yes. So it's a mask. Basically, that selection is creating a mask. It's already there. That's the color mask is there. I'm just using this.
Okay.
So okay, now base, this thing is fine. Gold, it will affect only and only this area. Now I need to add a generator. Let's see, use a metal edge wear. But it's affecting everywhere. So I have to change to multiply. Will affect only and only this section. So I need to increase this. Let's increase this. It's too gold, too much of gold. This is fine, but it's still very symmetric. So what I'll do, I'll add one more generator, or maybe I can use a fill and then add a cloud or something and use a multiply. Not want to look very nice. So for that I have to increase this cloud. See, some random. So both the shoe, you can say both the boots look different. Styling, let's make it twice. Two. Yeah, that doesn't look very nice. Previous was fine. Yeah. Okay. So We can definitely refine it more and add more details and everything. We can do it. And
So what more details can we add in here?
like we can refine each and every part even more. Like we can make it like nice, like maybe this surface, this
Hmm.
flat surface, I can add another like one more layer, little, make it little rough or patchy, slightly rough. Right now it's just you can see it's a flat surface, but we have those lines only. So if I want, let's see, armor only, armors only, and this I want to add some patches here. So what I'll do, no metal, slightly metal, no normal, height and roughness I can add. So height, this is kind of less rough, height slightly, and color. Let me pick some color, bluish, and add a paint, black mask, and then add a paint. So this will be this part, because that this is very specific to this region, so I have to paint it manually. So either I can paint it manually, I can generate also. Mm, so let's see, we have so many brushes. Something like this. Oh, doesn't look nice.
So these are Photoshop brushes.
Like PSDs, huh? PSDs. So most of the brushes are usually PSD. So PSD file you can create in Photoshop and bring it here also.
Okay.
So here I can see
So these are there by default.
these are default. Everything is default. Most of the time, whatever I'm using, everything is default, nothing custom. So height I can see it's blending with the base. So I'll change this to normal. Suppose I want to make it, I don't know, due to some strange reason, this normal, this drop down menu coming, it's showing in another monitor. I don't know why, but huh. So now I can make this. It's a gray in color. Okay, now I can see it's like really gray. Right click, add a level to it and make it slightly bright or strong. You can see those patches, those lines are gone.
So level is just like the one in Photoshop.
Photoshop, exactly same thing.
So most of these things are like Photoshop only, right?
Yes. So corners and edges I don't want to like touch. So now this is I manually painted. So what I'll do, like you can see, left alt click on the mask, you can see it's manually painted, which is clearly visible. So what I'll do, I'll add a generator on this and add an ambient occlusion and multiply it.
So
So-
what does multiply do?
It makes things dark.
Okay.
So multiply and increase the balance, slightly more dark. You can see affecting only those regions, not everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, if I want to, like even I want to like keep this edges clean. So I can add one more generator, and this time I can use metal edge wear.
Oh.
One
we
second,
need
one
to
second,
invert this?
one How? So yes, we need to invert this because this metal edge wear will affecting this area. We can invert or change this normal mode to screen. So screen only and only affect the corner edges. So right now I can see all the edges are white. I need to, oh sorry, I need to invert this. It will become black. And this also change to multiply them. Yeah. So you can see nicely changing all these effects. I can increase, make it a little more aligned with the shape. So now you can see all the corners edge wear can generate.
Yes, sir.
One second, just give me a minute. Oh. So like this, like you can see now, you can see there's a you can see this looks like there's a base, and base have some texture. Top of it there's a paint or something, and there's again we have this texture, right? So that's this
Yeah.
is how we create those layering. It's an illusion again. It's an illusion. So how you create those illusion and balance everything nicely. So it's all about that, because there will be like like suppose you have an armor, and usually most of the armor like in medieval era they used to use normal metal. Now if you see, it's all coated like paint or some other kind of thing. It's coated. So you have like a layer that coating plus the metal, and then the bare metal looks different, entirely different. The coat after coating it looks entirely different, and after weathering and dirt. So these are like multiple layers. So
Yes.
each and every layer you have to build.
Sir, on
So
top of this, we can put dirt also.
yes, of course. Top of this, so suppose I have created this thing, and I want to create dirt, and I want to align all this dirt according to this height map.
Hmm.
Because if I create this thing, let me create one more layer. Only color and roughness. So dirt will be rough, no shiny, and dirt color will be, maybe you can make it little dirty, dusty brownish color. It's too white, slightly off white. Yeah, dusty something color. So suppose I want to apply this color here. So what I can do is, right, first thing I need to add a black mask, and then I need to generate that dirt. So right click, add a generator, and click add dirt. But this dirt will generate everywhere. So I want to control this thing only and only for this region. Right click,
Selection mask.
I can use like one more this thing, paint, and I have to either selection mask, or because these are like individual parts, so I can directly select also.
UV.
So I can directly select also. So X. To get rid of all this thing, I don't want to affect any of this. Okay, not this one. Alt click and see. Okay, this one also. Rest everything is black. It's affecting only this section. So now I have this dirt, but you can see this dirt is using ambient occlusion based on that it's generating. It's not reading all this thing. So for that, so I'll have to check which layer you have this height information. So go to, if there is alpha.
Anchor points.
Yes, now I have to add an anchor point here.
Okay.
Anchor point, I can name it or I can keep it like I have only one anchor point, so I can use it directly. Now I'll go here and I have this generator. Scroll down, micro details, height. Because I have used height, no normal, switched on height, and then micro detail, height, anchor point, select anchor point. So you can see based on the anchor point, it generate all this detail. Now here, ambient occlusion is there. So if I want to remove it, I can delete this also, ambient occlusion, and rest all the, you can see curvature also there. I can delete also, and plus intensity I can increase. Oh, this is not this one. There is one more. Where is that? Micro detail, this one. So this is for micro detail, and this is for entire thing. So level of this thing I can reduce. Contrast also I can keep it high, and for micro detail this works separately. This yes, it's visible.
It is.
Now, so ambient occlusion, I can connect, reduce, increase, and I can see all the saving all the edges and all these things that brownish color came. So you can like mix everything. So it's like it's basically Substance is all about masking. So if you think it like a Photoshop, and instead of creating colors, you're creating mask. So you have to create those masks because each layer can have only one color, right? So you're exposing that color with the help of that mask. So better you understand mask, but you can create a better texture. So it's all about masking. So create mask complex. You can see I have used multiple layers of mask for this thing, right? So you can use multiple layers and generate a complex mask, and then create then again another layer for another color, one more color, and generate those things. Yes. It's all about that. And now I have this brownish tint, and you can see now it looks little matte. It's no edges are little gold, and rest everything matte. And if I feel okay, this all this area looks way too much, I'll try to control it with the help of this first. Punch level I can reduce, increase, decrease. I can decrease this. Tri-wrap is fine. Dirt contrast I can increase, reduce. So it will blend nicely. Dirt level I can reduce, see, but still I have those brown thing here because it's coming from anchor point.
Yes.
So this is separate, and this is this. You can see two options. One is with basic parameters that affect the entire layer, and then we have another parameter only for micro details, that this is something to do with your anchor point. So yes. Here I can control everything. Height, I guess nothing will change. You can see I can control.
Yes.
So it will, with this I can separate all the layers. Now you can see clearly this bluish greenish tint and the surface, they're two different surfaces. It's clearly visible. So like it's all about separating things. So how you separate, how you create all this thing. Yeah. So this one is slightly different color. It's slightly differently. Still, I feel this entire part looks almost monochrome, similar tone, similar color. So I need to add more tonal variation basically. So I maybe I'll make it slightly darker this one, slightly lighter this one. So like this, I'll change the tone, color tone, so it will look separate. But otherwise, from a distance, it will look like one single part, same color, same thing. That separation also we need to keep in mind. Like because game means we have to check everything from a distance. So from a distance, you should be able to distinguish between all the parts. So
Yes.
that's the whole idea. So now I need to make it like add like I can see everything like it looks like kind of a gold, kind of gold bronze this thing. So what I'll do, I'll separate, maybe I'll make this color little dark, or maybe change the tone entirely, make it little bluish or greenish, or maybe slightly red or something. So change the color, entire tone I'll change. That is something we can do very easily. I can take up like this color, only color, and suppose I want to make it like slightly dark. I just took this slightly reddish brownish thing. Okay, let's keep it little dark only. Right click, black mask, and I can add. So now this is only and only base color. So I have to change this.
Yes sir, ये एक और डाउट था.
Hmm.
ये जो बेस कलर ऊपर जो ड्रॉप डाउन आता है बेस
Hmm.
कलर और हाइट एंड ऑल,
हाँ.
व्हाट डज दैट डू?
That means like each layer have your color, metal, roughness, normal, height, right? So suppose in this layer I have modified something. I have added height also, metal also, and your roughness and color also. But I want to, and whenever you create this thing, whatever you have selected and whatever your mask, based on that, it will expose everything. But what if the amount of height is too much, but rest everything is fine? So I can just simply select the height here, and then this is, or then it will affect only the height channel, only the base color, only the normal channel, like all those things individually. That particular channel it will affect. If you do it like this, it will affect everything. So what each and every individual channel also you can select and change it.
Okay sir.
So here this is dark, so I change this to multiply, and now what I'll do, I just change, I want to make some few things little darker. So I just use a color selection this time. But this part have we have all this color selection. So let's select this. So it's become super black. So I can reduce the intensity.
Okay.
So it will become slightly, it's still from distance, I cannot see, it's like too different. So intensity, let me increase slightly to separate this thing. Similarly, pick one more, this one. So you can see slightly dark. So separate them like it right now, just base color. Instead of this, I can use some like any tone. Let's see, slightly blue. If I want to use some blue, I can definitely use that. So it will change the entire tone of this thing. It's affecting only and only color, because rest everything is deactivated. So it will make like way easy. Now from distance, I can see this part and this part is separate, clearly visible. So similarly, this base also I need to separate, right? Either I'll make it slightly brighter or slightly darker or slightly color change. So it will give you a better result. So like this, we finish everything, and then we'll export all the textures from Substance, and then we'll apply them in Maya or anything. You can apply in Marmoset, then check it. But before shifting this to Marmoset or anything, we'll pose the model. So we'll have it like Monday. I'll see if I have less class. I'll like Saturday, like by Saturday, I come to know Saturday or Sunday. I'll get to know this thing, like my timetable, right? So I'll send you a schedule. Like whenever I have free slot, I'll have a class. We'll have a class. So that alpha thing also will cover, and plus posing, because posing also very important. It's not just about creating a model and texture it. It's because final presentation you need pose. Otherwise, it will look very bad. Because suppose I render this, it looks really odd, right? So if I pose it like this, it will look really nice. And this kind of posing is very easy. We can do it very easily. Especially biped model, especially like biped models, we can do it this thing very easily, which is super easy. So I'll show the process.
Biped matlab?
2 legs, like biped, quadruped.
Okay, 2 legs, 2 hands.
So like biped is any like anything that walks in 2 legs.
Okay.
That's biped. So this is we'll rig this model. So rigging we won't do manually. We'll use there's a online pages there named Mixamo. It's from Adobe only. It's free.
Okay.
It's open source, so anyone can upload their model and rig it there directly. It's like it hardly takes 2-3 minutes and auto rig it. Yeah, but that rigging is like depending upon the model. Like for this model, if I want to rig it, I have to delete all this cloth and then take it. If I
Okay.
rig it with the cloth, what will happen? The weight from the body will transfer to here also. So when it will bend hand, it will bend this cloth also. So we'll delete the cloth and take the only the model and basic static armor, those things, and then pose it and then bring it back and then place those model only or only those part directly there.
Sir,
It'll-
doubt.
hmm.
Sir, in my model, the body is not at all visible. It's like completely covered with armor.
So we'll do it. That's what I'll show two process. One is here this rigging process. One is directly I'll import this low poly final UV model in ZBrush and pose it.
Okay. Okay.
So there are two ways. So that rigging thing is easy, and it's like for movement and all, it becomes really easy. But it's not accurate because it's automatically doing this thing. So it's not accurate. So weight distribution is not very good. So sometimes it bend make your hands and legs bend very like create some weird shapes basically sometimes. So those things we have to manually fix again. So and we can do it in ZBrush also, directly pose this character. And for the like for especially for my character, this pose is very simple. We can do it very easily in ZBrush.
Okay.
I'll show that process also. So we'll do that. And I'll save my file. And I'll just give me a second. I'll mark attendance. Where it is. Christina Vidya Sonam. Okay. 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 Attendance updated. So I'll see you guys like whenever by timetable, like based on that, I'll mail you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.